atmosphere, deep electric hum glitchy echoes. Neon arcs flicker like streetlights in a midnight silent on the city. Whisper fast, voltage, rate incoming. Low pass filtered, kick and snare, tease the rhythm. Build up, pulse grow faster, layer voltage crackles, rising synth tension like power lines, overloading vocal chop loop. Night roll, red yellow rises, mid phase of violence before the drop. Voltage, distorted rhythm growth, slam and syncopated rhythm. Kick and snare, heavy with bass steps, electric sparks effects. Bass rumbles like a power grid exploding. Vocal insert, DJ up the stage. Snap, let's push or harder. Vocal chop, rate. Double layer, bass growl, split electric hum. Neon lights flicker like streetlights in a midnight cyberpunk city. Whisper effects, voltage rate incoming. Low pass, filtered kick and snare, tease the rhythm. Build up. Snare rolls grow faster, lay with voltage crackles, rising synth tension like power lines, overloading vocal chop loop. Midnight volt, red sharp rises, sweeps into silence before the drop. Double layer bass growl, slam and syncopated rhythm. Kick and snare, heavy with glitch steps and electric sparks effects. Sub bass rumbles like a power grid exploding. Vocal insert, DJ out the stage. Rhythm, filtered bass walk with a rhythm. Kick and snare, heavy with glitch steps and electric sparks effects. Sub bass rumbles like a power grid exploding. Vocal insert, DJ out the stage. Distorted rhythm drop, slam and syncopated rhythm. Kick and snare, heavy with glitch steps and electric sparks effects. Sub bass rumbles like a power grid exploding. The rhythm growls, syncopated rhythm. Kick and snare, heavy with glitch steps and electric sparks effects. Sub bass rumbles like a power grid exploding. Vocal insert, DJ out the stage. Down trap, high hats, filtered bass roll. Inside silence, pan left to right. Robotic whisper, system reach, power drain detected. Build up to layer like dispersion sweeps. Snare triplets, push to break to harder. Vocal chop, step this bubble harder. Vocal chop, stutter, rate. Vocal chop, stubble harder. Rate. Double layer bass growls like an electric hum. Double layer bass growls like an electric hum. Double layer bass growls like an electric hum. Double layer bass growls push metallic steps. Kick pattern switches half time to double time for chaos. Electric arcs effects zap across stereo. Voltage, minimal section. Subpulse glitch echo. Silence for one bar before the final drop. Cyber raid carnage. All base layers unleashed, glitch to maximum distortion. Chaotic snare fills and trap hi-hat storms. Midnight fall lights are like slam and sing glitch cut. Elite fading like broken neon lights. Whisper effects, voltage drained, system offline. Fades into silence.
Tension while a robotic voice echoes.
Ignition sequence initiated.
The tension rises with rapid hi-hats and snare rolls. Fire sparks and effect blaze upward while distorted rises. Crackle like flame consuming code. Vocal chop, collapse incoming. Thinking vertical rocks use hybrid trap bass like rolling volcanic. Distortion kick jumps in like explosions and cloud bass sweeps. Scorched up rhythm, each beat feels like a building collapsing under bass pressure. Back into a smoky atmosphere. Pit paths swirl, glitchy crackles and filtered bass murmurs beneath ear whispers. The fire spreads. Snare rolls accelerates and the walks wail in the background. Glitch fire effects bursting on the sing vocal. Burn, collapse, burn. even heavier. Double time bass thunders through with seismic wobble layers. Screeching leaves melt into firestorm effects, while the rhythm groove slaps harder than the first drum. The chaos fades into a molten ambiance. Crackling embers and deep sub-bass rumble as a distorted countdown sounds start street, soon reduced to ashes. The bass fades into low static embers, and the robotic voice whispers, system reduced to ashes.
Deep rumbling sub-bass opens the track. A glitch of flipping neon synth flickers. Robotic whispers announce Bassquake reactor online. Metallic X ripple across the stereo field, setting a tense atmosphere. Listeners spiral upward paired with accelerating snare rolls and glitch apps. Vocal top stutter, Reba PGR or PGR run. Prepare. Sub-bass pulses grow stronger, creating tension. Drop one. The reactor erupts, distorted bass growls slam with trap-inspired kick patterns. Glitch stabs cut sharply, while sub-bass pulses mimic seismic shockwaves. Stereo effects simulate neon sparks and electrical surges. Energy pulls back, filtered bass pulses, glitch percussion clicks, and ambient neon textures dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system destabilized, reactor active. Lasers intensify, snare rolls accelerate, and glitch effects spiral. Vocal top, bass quake overload. TR4 PGR, sub-bass pulses sit with rising tension. Even heavier layered distorted bass trap drums and glitch stabs slam with full force. Sub-bass mimics powerful shockwaves, while stereo effects pan dynamically. Mechanic cyber rhythm energy. Sudden silence, faint glitching sparks and sub-hums add suspense. Robotic countdown, release. Full bass quick reactor, multi-layered distorted bass glitches and neon synths collide into a cinematic high energy climax. The track simulates a reactor unleashing seismic bass energy. Glitch to sub-bass fade, leaving a soft robotic whisper. Bass quake reactor stabilized. Uncensored noises and sizzling electronic sparks open the track. A deep sub-bass hum pulses steadily as a robotic whisper announces circuit burn frenzy activated. Neon synth sounds flicker across the stereo field. Razor spiral upward with metallic packs and snare rolls. Glitch up sound rapidly, simulating an overloaded digital circuit. Frenzy synchronized. For sake. Drop one. The frenzy ignites, distorted bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs and industrial fabs collide, creating a chaotic cyber rhythm and energy. Sub-bass pulses by sparking circuits under overload. Energy dips like filtered bass, glitch percussion and ambient digital sparks dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system instability, circuit burning. Rolls and risers escalate tension. Glitch sweeps and vocal shouts intensify. Synchronize, frenzy, for sake. Even more chaotic layered bass growls, traps, snares, and glitch stabs slam harder. Sub-bass mumble simulates short-circuit surges, while stereo effects create a full immersive overload effect. Sudden silence with faint glitching sparks and sub-hums. A robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1, meltdown. Full circuit burn, frenzy, multi-layered bass glitch and bass and industrial sets collide into a chaotic high energy. Each hit feels like the system is on the verge of explosion. Bursting. Burst bass speed, sub-bass diminishes, leaving only a robotic whisper. Circuit burn complete. System stabilized. Bursting. Frenzy ignites, distorted bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs and industrial fabs collide, creating a chaotic cyber rhythm and energy. Sub-bass pulses like sparking circuits under overload. There being slightly filtered bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs and industrial fabs collide, creating a chaotic cyber rhythm and energy. Sub-bass pulses like sparking circuits under overload. Bursting. Even more chaotic layered bass growls, traps, snares,
simulate short-circuit surges while stereo effects create a full immersive overload effect. Sudden silence with faint glitching sparks and sub-hums. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1, meltdown. Full circuit burn, frenzy, multi-layered bass glitch effects and industrial sets collide into a chaotic high energy. Each hit feels like the system is on the verge of explosion. Blushing, push bass fades, the bass diminishes, leaving only a robotic whisper. Circuit burn complete. Chilling atmosphere begins with icy wind howls, frost cracking, and crystalline chimes echoing like frozen data shards. Sub-bass pulses lurk underneath, muffled as though buried beneath a glacier. Robotic voice whispers, initializing cryo protocol. Bilge, spiral upward with frozen reverb tails. Each clap echoes like breaking ice. Snares layering faster and sharper, frosty risers sweep upward. While chop, fuck, stutter. Cryo, bass, engage. The glacier shatters, massive bass growls, rumble with cold metallic texture. Rhythm hits crash like frozen steel beams, each note cutting through with crystalline distortion. Sub-frequencies freeze and thaw mid-drop, giving the bass a frostbite stutter effect. The storm subsides, frozen ambient paths swirl like drifting snow over a wasteland. Minimal trap rhythm clicks beneath while ice crack effects ban. Crosses the stereo field, vocal whisper. System temperature below zero. Cold silence lies, distorted by crisp flip-flop rendition. Accelerate like frozen circuits powering up. Drum rolls sharp and icicle-like, and tone box stutters. Protocol override. More brutal bass growls become glacier cracks layered with frosty reverb tails. Sub-bass slams like avalanches while glitch bursts mimic shards of ice fracturing in rhythm. Caution is tighter, colder, and hits with precision. Silence, then faint crystalline bells echo in reverb. An Arctic drone swells in the background. Countdown voice processed with icy distortion. Cryo core, meltdown imminent. The cryo protocol fully activates. Earthquake bass collides with frozen screeches. Glitch traps and sub-drops rumble like avalanches. Each hit leaves behind a frosty resonance, as though frostbite spreads across the speakers. The storm fades into cold, empty paths. Snow crackles, ice crumbles, and the track dissolves into silence. Final whisper.
Crowning sequence terminated. Terminated.
A distant digital hum fades in, accompanied by glitching sparks and neon synth flickers. Sub-bass pulses slowly simulating a charging cyber reactor. Robotic voice whispers. Hypernova crash. Initializing. Lasers climb sharply paired with snare rolls and glitch apps. Vocal chops. F50 prepare. Tension increases as sub-bass swells. The cybernova explodes! Distorted bass growls collide with trap-inspired kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses like a collapsing reactor. Stereo effects pan rapidly, creating a chaotic high-energy cyber rhythm effect. Energy drops, filtered bass, glitch percussion, and ambient neon synths dominate. Robotic whispers, ecosystem destabilized, nova energy surging. Tension ramps again, snares roll faster, risers spike, and glitch effects intensified. Vocal chop, crash, ignite, the fifth. Even more chaotic, layered distorted bass, glitch stabs and trap drops slam aggressively. Sub-bass mimic shockwaves and stereo effects create the sensation of digital debris exploding. Sudden silence, faint glitching of sub-hums have suspense. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1, detonate. A cybernova crash, multi-layered bass glitches and neon synths collide in a cinematic chaotic climax. The sound feels like a reactor imploding in real time. Glitches the bass fade out, bleed slowly. A soft robotic voice for cybernova crash complete. Systems stable. The
cybernova explodes, distorted bass growls collide with trap-inspired kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses like a collapsing reactor. Stereo effects pan rapidly, creating a chaotic, high-energy cyber rhythm effect. Energy drops, filtered bass, glitch percussion, and ambient neon synths dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system destabilized, nova energy surging. Pan rapidly, link, creating a chaotic, high-energy cyber rhythm effect. A deep, ominous bass hum begins alongside glitching digital sparks and distant industrial alarms. Robotic whispers echo, dark grid rampage initiated. Metallic effects ripple across the stereo field. Buzzers climb with metallic sweeps and snare rolls. Shots flicker in irregular patterns, simulating a system under attack. Vocal chops rampage. The rampage begins. Distorted bass growls collide with trap-inspired kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses mimic an overloaded grid stereo effects, and wildly creating a chaotic high-energy cyber rhythm environment. High-energy cyber rhythm environment. Energy dips, filtered bass pulse collide with trap-inspired kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses mimic an overloaded grid stereo effects, and wildly creating a chaotic high-energy cyber rhythm environment. Energy dips, filtered bass pulse and glitch percussion clicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses mimic a system destabilized, dark grid active. Tension rises again, snares accelerate, risers score and glitch intensify. Vocal chops dominate, overrise, dark grid active. Global system destabilized, dark grid active. And wildly, tension rises again, snares accelerate, risers soar and glitch intensify. Vocal chops dominate to a chaotic high energy climax. Every hit feels like a system being completely overrun. The bass, sub-bass diminishes and the robotic voice softly concludes. Dark grid rampage complete. System stabilize, 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 stabilize. The rampage begins. Distorted bass growls collide with trap-inspired kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses mimic an overloaded grid stereo effects, and wildly creating a chaotic high-energy cyber rhythm environment. Energy cyber rhythm environment. Energy dips, filter rhythm, energy dips. Filter bass pulses glitch combined with trap-inspired kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass pulses mimic an overloaded grid stereo effects, and wildly creating a chaotic active. It's a big snares accelerate, risers soaring, glitch stabs, command environment. Snares accelerate, risers soaring, trap-inspired kicks, stabs, pulses, bass pulses, mimic and pulses, stabilized. Tension rises again, snares accelerate, risers soaring, glitch stabs, intensify, vocal chops, system destabilized. Tension rises again, snares accelerate, risers soaring, glitch stabs, intensify, vocal chops. Tension rises again, snares accelerate, risers soaring, glitch stabs, intensify, vocal chops. More Christmas with layered bass gloves, slam on and glitch stabs, intensify vocal chops. In the level space, the bass knuckles simulate system shots, stereo effects mimic sparks and vocal chops. Simulate simulate system shots, while stereo effects mimic sparks and vocal chops. Binary glitches stutter like corrupted files. A low hum of sub-bass creeps in while robotic whispers track data burn. High-pitched bullying and system errors. Glitch risers spiral upward, layered with distorted alarms. Metallic snares accelerate while bass pulses grow heavier. Vocal chop repeats, initiating burn. The system clashes, gliding rhythm, bass crowds slamming sync with pounding kicks. Laser sharp synths cut between bass
bass hits like corrupted code igniting. The groove is dark, mechanical, and unstoppable. The chaos cools middle trap beat with static glitches, reverb, heavy percussive taps, and robotic whispers, glitch effects, and left and right like code being rewritten. It was still mechanical and unstoppable. The chaos cools middle trap beat with static glitches, reverb, heavy percussive taps, and robotic whispers, glitch effects, and left and right like code being rewritten. The groove is not mechanical and unstoppable. Energy stacks, backup sirens and scream, glitchy risers, distorted snares roll faster. Data corrupted, burn complete, burn complete. Even more brutal, syncopated rhythm bass lines twist like nothing. Hard drives, distorted growls clash with glitch percussion, turning into a digital inferno. Silence breaks, only glitch fragments remain. A robotic voice counts in binary, 1-0, before static swallows it. Heavy digital rain effects and distant thunder lights, sub-bass rumbles open the track. Glitch sparks flicker across the stereo field, robotic voice whispers drop storm havoc. Protocol active. Protocol active. Barrels accelerate, all metallic rushes spiral upward like mimic cascading electrical storms. Havoc, product, engage. Tension swells with sub-bass modulate. Barrels accelerate, all metallic rushes spiral upward like mimic cascading electrical storms. Havoc, product, engage. Tension swells with sub-bass modulate. Distorted bass cross slam with syncopated trap kicks. Slip stabs cut sharply, creating chaotic cyber rhythm energy. Sub-bass pulses emulate storm like shockwave stereo facts, and dynamically like lightning arcs. Energy drops under bass cross that was syncopated trap kicks. Dominate robotic whispers, ecosystem destabilized, drops don't engage. Neon synth textures swirl in the background. Research intensify, snares roll faster and glitch effects. The delay vocal chops dominate robotic whispers, ecosystem destabilized, drop storm engage. Neon synth texture swirl in the background. Neon synth texture swirl in the background. Research intensify, snares roll faster and glitch effects. The delay vocal chops dominate robotic whispers, circle DMC with contention. Drop space mimics falling thunder. Sudden silence with faint glitching and sub-hums, creating suspense. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1. Unleash storm. Full drop dramatic, multi-layered bass glitches and industrial synths collide into a chaotic high energy storm feels relentless, overwhelming to listen. Pressure phase of bass diminishes, leaving only a robotic whisper. Drop storm protocol complete, system stabilized. Multi-layered bass glitches and industrial synths colliding to a chaotic high energy storm feels relentless, overwhelming the listener. Research intensify, snares roll faster and glitch effects pan dynamically like lightning arcs. Energy drops. Even more aggressive, layered distorted bass, trap snares and glitch stab slam harder stereo effects simulate lightning and chaos across channels, while sub-bass mimics rolling thunder. Resource intensify, snares roll faster and glitch effects escalate, vocal thunder. Sub-bass counter, one-ly thunder, crosses storm. Protocol complete, system stabilized.
A distorted digital hum opens the track with glitch sparks and neon synths flickering like short circuits. Robotic whispers announce glitch fire, terminal flux engaged. Sub-bass pulses slowly, setting texture. Razor spiral upward with snare rolls and glitch ups. Robotic capital flux. Prepare. Sub-bass swells, simulating energy building in a cyber reactor. The flux ignites, distorted bass growls collide with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs slice through the mix, creating a chaotic high-energy atmosphere. Sub-bass pulses like electric surges, while stereo FX pan unpredictably. Energy dips slightly, filtered bass glitch percussion and ambient terminal effects dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system destabilized, flux active, neon synth textures shimmer in the background. Lasers accelerate, snares roll faster and glitch effects intensify. Vocal chops stir a glitch verse error provide. Sub-bass pulses sharply with rising tension. Sub-bass pulses sharply with rising tension. Trousers manipulate, snares roll faster and glitch effects intensify. Vocal chops stir and glitch verse error provide. Sub-bass pulses sharply with rising tension. No sense reactor in a building and as if they're watching. Flux, multi-layer bass glitch effects and neon synths collide for chaotic, electrifying climax. The soundscape feels like a cyber reactor erupting in digital flames. Pleasures fade, sub-bass diminishes, leaving only a soft robotic whisper. Glitch flux complete, system stabilized. Bass growls collide with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs slice through the mix, creating a chaotic high-energy atmosphere. Sub-bass pulses like electric surges, while stereo effects pan unpredictably. Energy dips slightly, filtered bass growls, percussion and ambient terminal effects dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system destabilized, flux active, neon synth textures shimmer in the background. But ghosts pan unpredictably. Energy dips slightly, filtered bass glitch percussion and ambient terminal effects dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system destabilized, flux active, neon synth textures shimmer in the background. Energy dips slightly, filtered bass percussion, ambient terminal effects dominate. Robotic whispers destabilized, flux analyzed, flux active, neon synth textures shimmer in the background. Accelerate, snares roll faster, glitch effects intensify. Vocal chops sudden glitch burst down. Sub-bass pulses sharply with rising tension. Flux no sense reactor in a building atmosphere. Even more chaotic layer, distorted bass glitch stabs and trap drums slam aggressively. Sub-bass rumbles simulate a terminal and overload, while stereo effects swirl across channels, enhancing the sense of digital chaos. Sudden silence with faint glitch sparks and sub-hums. Robotic countdown whispers 3, 2, 1, meltdown. Full terminal flux, multi-layer bass glitch effects and neon synths collide into a chaotic, electrifying climax. The soundscape feels like a cyber reactor erupting in digital flames. Glitches fade, sub-bass diminishes, leaving only a soft robotic whisper. Glitch color digital hum begins, interspersed with glitchy sparks and distorted terminal beats. Sub-bass pulses like a server coming online. Robotic voice whispers, wave terminal initializing. Cruisers sweep upward with metallic effects and snare rolls. Glitch ups flicker rapidly as bass frequency starts swelling. Vocal melt, engage. Total melts, crushing bass growls, slam with sharp glitch snaps and syncopated trap drums. Sub-bass pulses like overheating circuits, while stereo effects simulate sparks flying in all directions. Chaotic rhythm drives the cyber rhythm. Energy, energy, energy,
Energy, energy, energy, energy, energy, energy, energy, energy, energy dips briefly filter bass clicks, quick shunsons and ambient terminal sounds dominate robotic whispers, echo system destabilized, melting core, neon synth texture swirl in the background, research intensify, snares roll faster, click sweep spiral up with vocal, more out down, sub bass modulations rise sharply. Drop to even more aggressive, distorted bass cloud slam harder, click snap, scatter and trap drums, punch, immersively stereo effects, pan unpredictably simulating a fully compromised terminal and overload. Cutting violence, terminal down, terminal meltdown, multi-layered bass glitch, effects and cyber synth steps collide into a chaotic high energy, high energy. It feels like the core has fully collapsed. Glitch fade into silence, ropes up bass diminishes, leaving only a robotic whisper, whisper, glitch wave, terminated, system stable. The terminal melts, crushing bass growls, slammer sharp glitch stabs and syncopated trap drums, sub-bass pulses like overheating circuits, while stereo effects simulate sparks flying in all directions. Chaotic rhythm drives the cyber rhythm. Energy, 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 energy. Into the mix, briefly filtered bass glitch, percussions and ambient terminal sounds dominate robotic whispers, echo system destabilized, melting core, neon synth texture swirl in the background, neon synth texture swirl in the background, neon synth texture swirl in the background, neon synth texture swirl in the background. Laser, intensify, snares roll faster, quick sweep spiral upward, vocal, or out down, sub-bass modulations rise sharply. Drop to even more aggressive, distorted bass rounds, slam harder, click snap, scatter and trap drums, punch, immersively stereo effects, pan unpredictably simulate a fully compromised terminal and overload. Sudden silence, faint digital glitches and sub-hum create suspense, a robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1, meltdown. Full terminal meltdown, multi-layered bass glitch X and cyber synth steps collide into a chaotic, high energy. It feels like the core has fully collapsed. Glitch fade into silence, rules of bass diminishes, leaving only a robotic whisper. Glitch wave terminated, system stable. Terminated. Digital atmospheres with distorted data beeps and static, low sub-bass hums mimic a server overload, robotic whispers echo, data read initiated, while glitch effects flicker like corrupted code. Arrows accelerate and glitch up, spiral upward, laser stabs and metallic effects, minute firewalls breaking vocal jumps, inferno, tension rises with sub-bass modulation. Trap 1 force iteration. The rate is crushing bass cross slam with syncopated trap drums, glitch and simulate corrupted packets and digital sparks. The rhythm is chaotic, metallic and high energy, like surface exploding under overload. Energy drops to a minimal level, filter bass pulses and glitch percussion sets a cold cyber trap atmosphere, vocal fragments echo, data streams collapsing, neon synth textures drift in the background. Razors climb sharply with layered stand rolls, alarm effects, the glitch sweeps build intensity, vocal chops, ray escalates. Even more aggressive sub-bass calls clash with industrial synth snaps, downstairs hit fast, small glitch bursts, simulate digital explosions, stereo effects lead rapidly, creating a chaotic immersive environment. Sudden silence with faint data glitches, echoing robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1, meltdown, creating suspense before the final drop. Final drums, overload, multi-layered bass, glitch, snap, steps, track, percussion, and distorted synths combine into a chaotic inferno. The sounds simulate channels diminished, leaving a robotic whisper. Data rate complete, system stabilized. Rumbling sub-bass fades in with flickering neon synths and glitch sparks. Robotic whispers echo. Inferno bass execution. Initializing, metallizing. Metallic effects ripple across the stereo field, setting an intense cyber atmosphere. Dancers climb rapidly with accelerating snare rolls and glitch-ups, vocal jumps. Engage sub-bass swells, simulating the ignition of a massive cyber reactor. Voiceovers climb rapid plates, accelerating sound rolls and glitch-ups, vocal chops, echo coins, engage sub-bass swells, simulating the ignition of a massive cyber reactor. Drop one ignites. Bass crawl slam with syncopated trap kicks, glitch stabs cut sharply, stereo effects creep chaotic movements up bass pulse mimic molten energy surges, creating high energy cyber rhythm and impact. Energy pulse man for the bass pulses, cover collision, ambient neon tips dominated wall with more stunning stable notes with a destabilized bass inferno like it. Razors, incentivized natural gas roll, faster and glitch-ups and glitch-ups for a move no. Federal execution, turns on bass pulses, individualizing tension. Even more aggressively, the sound of bass rather than the glitch stab slam with spots of space below it on the birthplace cries for blood and influence shockwave. Turtle sound and throw solid and play broadcast notice. Silence with fake glitches, sub-hums, robotic countdowns, brain down. Unleash. Flood for the bass execution, multi-layered bass glitch drops and neons is collided in a cinematic chaotic climax. Just like a digital eruption of raw energy. Glitch face up, kind of electricity, only a soft road whale. Stabilize. The inferno ignites, distorted bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks, glitch stabs cut sharply, and stereo effects create chaotic movement. Sub-bass pulses mimic molten energy surges, creating a high-energy cyber impact. Energy pulse items with a bass called bass pulse slips, progression and EDM captures dominate. What's up is symbolized bass inferno like roll faster, glitch up, spiral, vocal chops, start over. Sub-bass pulses sync with rising tension. Rising tension. Dropped. Kill. Glowing neon sounds flicker like a reactor, powering up low. Sub-bass hums pulse beneath the surface, while glitch effects mimic electrical sparks. Robotic voice whispers reactor online. Prepare for burst. Prepare for burst. Rising pitch synths and snare rolls increase tension. Laser-like effects streak across stereo channels. Vocal chopper beats neon reactor. Burst. Sub-bass begins to swell. The burst detonates, heavy distorted bass growls collide with sharp rhythm stabs. Trap working patterns in like surges, while glitch effects simulate electric sparks. The drop is a cyber industrial field, energetic and chaotic. Intensified with increasing pitch and distortion. A minimal range in the neon arms swirl in the background, while glitch and whispers and echo glitchable sparks collide with rapid trap percussion. Some bass pulses
bass lines, glitch stabs, and cyber synths collide in a neon explosion. The drop is chaotic, rhythmic, and cinematic, simulating a reactor bursting with raw power. Glitches and sub-bass fade, neon synths dim, leaving a soft echo of robotic voice. Reactor discharged, system stable.
Sub-bass hum opens the track layered with flickering neon synths and glitch sparks. Robotic whispers at phantom reactor surge detected. Metallic effects ripple across the stereo field, setting a tense cyber atmosphere. Razors spiral upward, snare rolls accelerate, and glitch outs flicker unpredictably. Vocal chops engage. Sub-bass swells, simulating a reactor charging for full output.
The surge hits, distorted bass growls collide with trapeze wire kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass process mimic electrical overloads while stereo effects bend dynamically, creating a chaotic cyber rhythm effect. Filtered bass growls collide with trapeze wire kicks and glitch stabs. Sub-bass progress mimic electrical overloads while stereo effects bend dynamically, creating a chaotic cyber rhythm effect. Energy dips. Filtered bass bounces with percussion clicks and ambient neon textures dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system unstable, phantom surge active. Loud race, breeze accelerate, snares roll faster and glitch effects intensify. Vocal chops surge reactor. Sub-bass pulses sync with rising tension, drops into distorted bass, glitch stabs, and drops will slam harder.
Sub-bass rumbles simulate shockwaves while stereo effects swirl across channels for a full immersive effect. Sudden silence, faint glitch sparks, and sub-hums create suspense. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1, release surge. Full phantom reactor surge, multi-layered bass, glitch acts, and neon synths collide into a chaotic high-energy climax. The soundscape feels like a reactor overflowing with raw cyber energy.
Glitch fades, some bass diminishes, leaving the soft robotic whisper.
Phantom reactor surge complete. System stabilized. Energy dips, filtered bass pulses, glitch percussion clicks, and ambient neon textures dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system unstable, phantom surge active.
Active. Filtered bass process, glitch percussion clicks, and ambient neon textures dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system unstable, phantom surge active. Filters, breeze accelerate, snares roll faster and glitch effects intensify. Vocal chops surge reactor. Sub-bass pulses sync with rising tension, drops into distorted bass, glitch stabs, and drops will slam harder.
Sub-bass rumbles, faint glitch sparks, and sub-hums create suspense. Robotic countdown. 3, 2, 1, release surge. Full phantom reactor surge. Multi-layered bass, glitch acts, and neon synths collide into a chaotic high-energy climax. The soundscape feels like a reactor overflowing with raw cyber energy. Glitch effects fade, sub-bass diminishes, leaving a soft robotic whisper. Phantom reactor surge.
A high voltage fills the mix as plasma-like synths flicker and crackle. Sub-bass pulses like an energized core. Robotic voice whispers, plasma drift. Assault initiated. Build pearls and glitch out, spiral upward, laser like an FX slice through the stereo field. Vocal chops repeat, assault, drift, ignite. Bass frequencies swell with tension. Drop 1, assault erupts. Distorted bass growls hit with crushing Crushing force layered with trap kicks and glitch stabs. Plasma like synths flash rapidly, creating a chaotic high energy atmosphere. Sub-bass rumbles simulate shockwave pulses. Simulate shockwave pulses. Energy pulls back, filtered bass, glitch percussion, and ambient plasma effects dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system breach, plasma surge. Bruisers accelerate, snares roll faster, glitch sweeps intensify, vocal chops stutter. Drift, assault, intro bows, dropped in silence. Fate hums and glitching sparks create suspense. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1. Discharge. Assault, multi-layered bass, glitch effects and neon synths collide into a chaotic, electrifying soundscape. The mix feels like a digital plasma storm, overwhelming the system. The storm fades, glitch out, spiral upward, laser like F-slice. Leave a stereo field, vocal chops repeat. Assault, drift, ignite, bass frequencies swell with tension. Drop 1. The assault erupts, distorted bass growls hit with crushing force layered with trap kicks and glitch stabs. Plasma like synths flash rapidly, creating a chaotic high-energy atmosphere. Sub-bass rumbles simulate shockwave pulses. Energy pulls back, filtered bass, glitch percussion, ambient plasma effects dominate. Robotic whispers echo, plasma system breach, plasma system breach, plasma system breach, plasma surge. Creating a full plasma storm effect. Creating a full plasma storm effect. Energy pulls back, filtered bass, glitch percussion, and ambient plasma effects dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system breach, plasma surge. Creating a chaotic high-energy atmosphere. Sub-bass rumbles simulate shockwave pulses. Energy pulls back, filtered bass, glitch, percussion, and ambient plasma effects dominate. Robotic whispers aggressively, stereo effects pan like electrical arcs across the mix, creating a full plasma storm effect. Creating a full plasma storm effect. Sudden silence, fade hums and glitching sparks create suspense. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1. Discharge. Full assault, multi-layered bass, glitch effects and neon synths collide into a chaotic, electrifying soundscape. The mix feels like a digital plasma storm overwhelming the system. The storm fades, glitch acts and sub-bass diminish, leaving only a faint robotic whisper. Plasma assault. Complete. Complete. Fumes, there's and snare rolls, excel bass pulses open the track. Neon synthsters swirl in the background while a robotic whisper announces quantum sync initiating burnout. Metallic effects flicker across the stereo field. Lasers and snare rolls accelerate tension. Glitch chops spiral upward, simulating energy over the vocal chops. Stop burnout, pitchful frown. Sub-bass modulation swells, preparing for the first drop. So burnout hits, distorted bass growls slam with crowd-inspired kick patterns. The flash steps slice sharply across the pulses of bass, pulses of bass, pulses of bass, roar, a destabilized quantum cornet. Burnout induced. Burnout engaged. Wizards climb faster, snares pulses with glitch percussion, neon synth textures strip the background, robotic whispers echo, quantum synths collapsing. Burnout engaged. Wizards climb faster, snares roll aggressively, and glitch effects intensify. Vocal chops through death crown. Overload. Vocal note. Vocal chops, sub-bass modulation. Burnout. Sub-bass modulation swells, preparing for the first drop. Burnout hits, distorted bass growl, flooded bass growl, slam and traps, inspired kick patterns, steps, slice here, custom made false sub-bass processing. Stabilized quantum chord stereo effects simulates sparks and chords. Stone chord stereo effects simulates sparks and genial chaos. Preparing for the first trial. Filter-based process with cut production. Beyond systems in the background. Robotic whispers echo haunting systems. Collapsing, collapsing. Burnout. Purple shockwaves. Burnout. Some burnout. Multi-layered play. Bass clips. Flaps and traps and trap drums. Never the master from the learn collapsing. Learn chorus channels. Collapse. Immersive. Stereo effects swirl across channels for immersive energy. Burnout's complete system collapse of a quantum reactor. Collapse. Which phase diminishes, leaving a robotic whisper. Quantum sync. Burnout complete. System stabilized. Stabilized. Burnout. Base system stabilized.
Sub-bass hum begins layered with glitch sparks and distorted alarm effects. Robotic voice whispers, rhythm override initiated. Metallic echoes ripple through the stereo field. Snare rolls and glitch arms accelerate while rising synths spike tension. Vocal chops rubberide engage. Sub-bass pulses increase with rhythmic stutters. Drop line detonates, crushing bass growls slam with trap-inspired fires glitters. Shock. Glitch jabs coupling through the mix, simulating electrical surges and mechanical surges and mechanical chaos. Stereo paths dynamically for a full immersive experience. Energy dips, slightly filtered bass growls slam with trapped progression clicks and ambient metallic textures dominate vocal fragments. Echo system destabilized, override active. Lasers swirling, increasing tension. Snare rolls accelerating, glitch and snaps intensify vocal chop rhythm plus line. All the lows, while stereo effects simulate sparks and shocks throughout the soundscape. Sudden silence with faint glitching and sub-hums creating suspense. Robotic countdown whispers. 3, 2, 1. Discharge. The ultimate shock override. Multi-layered bass glitchex and industrial synth collide in the chaotic high-energy bass. Each hit feels like a system being completely overpowered. Glitch fades, sub-bass diminishes, and the robotic voice softly concludes. Rhythm override complete. Complete.
A buzzing digital hum with sporadic glitch sparks opens the track. Sub-bass pulses slowly while neon synth stabs flicker across the stereo field. Robotic voice whispers, sonic voltage, rage initiated. Razors and snare rolls increase tension. Glitch chops stutter and spiral upwards, simulating a charging circuit. Vocal chops echo, voltage, rage. DJ buzz core, sub-bass swelling. The rage erupts, distorted bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs and neon synths collide, creating chaotic high-energy cyber rhythms. Sub-bass pulses, gimmick electrical surges while stereo effects grasp at aggressively. And energy dips, slightly filtered bass glitch percussion and ambient neon FX dominate. Robotic whispers echo, system overloaded, voltage surge. Boosters like vessel snares roll rapidly in glitch of flex effects of high vocal chops. Slowly whispers echo, system overloaded, voltage surge. While sub-bass, sub-bass simulates high voltage.
voltage, energy bursts. Sudden silence, faint glitch sparks and sub-hums as suspense. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1, unleash. Glitching modem noises cut through silence, followed by deep sub-pulses echoing like seismic waves. A robotic voice announces, terminal breach detected. Shockwave imminent. Static crackles grow louder as metallic snares enter. The energy ramps with aggressive risers, snorted alarms and rapid snare fills. Electric arcs surge through the mix, like the grid itself is overloading. Vocal chop stutters. Shock, shock, shockwave. The shockwave hits the like a bass with an extreme distortion. Heavy written and growls grind against the power silence stab. Layer with trap percussion, the bass rumbles like a collapsing reactor. While glitch bursts crackling in sync with kicks. The fear shifts to mirror silence, the faint mechanical hums. Electric sparks fly, the best metallic sounds like minimal pulses. A low processed voice whispers, the system will not survive. Tension escalates again, sirens blare, glitch arcs spiral upward. Snare rolls accelerate like a countdown, vocal chop rises. Shockwave, engage. And heavier to the layered brow, slam of a rapid fire kicks space distortion. Wars between metallic reaches as some earthquake wobbles. Shockwave, twin drops like digital detonations, tearing through the soundscape. A sudden silence, then a deep rumble builds like the calm before the ultimate blast. Robotic countdown echoes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final drop wave detonates. Extreme bass hits, ring growls, glitch screams, and mechanical percussions collide in total chaos. Each slam feels like an aftershock of digital destruction. Shock, shockwave and aftershock wave to touch the roots drop. Condition bass hits, rhythm growls, glitch screams, and mechanical percussions collide in total chaos. Each slap feels like an aftershock of digital destruction. Shock, shockwave. The shockwave hits an earthquake of bass with industrial distortion. Heavy rhythm crowds grind against metallic stabs, layer foot trap percussions. The bass rumbles like collapsing reactor, while glitch bursts crackle in sync with kicks. Atmosphere shifts into eerie silence with the mechanical hungs. Electric sparks fly in the background, while foot the bass drops the minimal pulses. A low processed voice whispers, the system will not survive. Filter. Tension escalates again, sirens blare, glitch arcs spiral upward. Snare rolls accelerate like a countdown, vocal chop rises. Shockwave, engage. Even heavier double-layered growls slam with a rapid fire kicks. Bass distortion morphs through metallic screeches and self-complete wobbles. Shockwave, effects stick between drums like digital detonations, tearing through the soundscape. A sudden silence and a deep rumble builds like the calm before the ultimate blast. Robotic countdown echoes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final drop. The terminal shockwave detonates, extreme bass hits, rim crawls, glitch screams, and mechanical percussions collide in total chaos. Each slap feels like an aftershock of digital destruction. The substance collapses into static rubble. Electric sparks flicker out, leaving only silence. A final robotic whisper fades. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final drop waved. Electric city sounds, distant car horns, neon buzz, and metallic clangs. A low sub-hum builds tension while glitch effects mimic traffic chaos. Robotic vocal whispers, turbo, gridlock, engaged. Intervals and hi-hats, their blips increase in tempo. Rising synths, sweeps heavily, and overloaded city grid. Vocal chop loops, storming coming. Cross engaged. The soreness, distorted bass growls, pounding metal, colliding layered with syncopated trap drums. Flip stab, slice through. Staring co-ops expand like vehicles crashing in slow motion. Sub-bass rumbles mimic a congested reactor. The chaos slightly retreats, heavy in city paths with glitch effects. Filtered bass pulses and stuttering vocal fragments. Metallic effects mimic car crashes in the background. Energy rises again, snares roll faster, rises, spiral up. Glitches intensify, vocal stutters, stored. Even if your rhythm bass slams up, crowds collide with glitching percussions. Kicks punch harder, synth stab, slice sharper, and a chaotic gridlock vibe dominates as they simulate metal sparks and industrial tension. Silence hits with faint hums and glitching car noises. The robotic countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, overload.
Maximum intensity, the full gridlock explodes in distorted basslines, glitch chaos and layered trap drums simulate collision sparks and electrical overloads. The storm rages until the final slam.
The city calms, the bass phase diminish, and only a faint metallic echo remains. Burst, storm terminated, system stabilized. The bass pulses opens the track layered with glitch sparks and neon synth flickers. Robotic whispers announce turbo ignition and let in sequence online. Metallic effects ripple across the stereo field. Radios and snare rolls increase tension. Glitch arms spiral upward while vocal chops stutter ignition. As engaged, sub-bass flow simulating an engine revving toward peak energy. The ignition hits, distorted bass growl slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs cut sharply in stereo effects. Creo vents create a sense of turbocharge. No shush, sub-bass pulses mimic vibrations of a high-speed drift. Energy drops slightly, filtered bass glitch, micros and neon synth ads dominate. Robotic whispers, ecosystem crimes, turbo rim engage. Escalate stairwell, slow acceleration, full of high-speed drift. Vocal chops, ignition. Getting more aggressive, layer distorted bass, trap drums and glitch stabs. Slam hard sub-bass pulses simulate engine surges while stereo effects sweep dynamically to emulate a high-speed drift. Sudden silence with faint glitch sparks and sub-hums. Robotic countdown, 2, 1, full throttle. Turbo ignition, multi-layered bass glitch. Neon synths collide into a high. Feel a climax that cracks handling chaos and thrill. Turbocharged ride. Feel the crush ride. The ignition hits. Distorted bass crowds slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch, stab, complete. Turbo ignition, sequence complete. Aggressive, layered, distorted bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs cut sharply in stereo effects create a sense of turbocharged motion. Sub-bass pulses mimic vibrations of a high-speed drift. Energy drops slightly, filtered bass clouds slam with syncopated trap kicks. Glitch stabs cut sharply in stereo effects create a sense of cranked turbo rhythm engaged. Engaged. Energy drops slightly, filtered bass growls slam with syncopated trap kicks. Turbo tabs cut sharply in stereo ecosystem primes. Rhythm engaged. Building silence with faint glitch sparks and sub-hums. Robotic countdown, 3, 2, 1, full throttle ignition. Shambles with layered bass glitch effects. Traps and glitch stabs slide into adrenaline fueled climax. The track simulates the chaos and thrill of a turbocharged ride. Glitch fade, sub-bass diminishes, leaving a robotic whisper. Turbo ignition. Sequence complete.
A sharp surge of neon ops flickers like glitching lights in a cyberpunk alley. Metallic reverberant is witnessed in siren terrorizing synth anthems. Tension glitched vocal jumps whisper out, down. cutting into silence. Snare rolls layer with distorted laser symphony on stab melody loops intensifying with pitch bends the bass rumbles underneath like a reactor about to explode, rising faster with every 8 beats. Strong meltdown detonates a turbocharged rhythm drum with crushing sub-bass, metallic growls and neon synth stabs slicing through the rhythm glitches like a corrupted system hitting in halftime with hard kicks and walk down shifters. Bass strips back to a gritty trap groove. A deep race bass growls in the background layer with glitch from custom taps and distorted alarm sounds of vocal chop echoes turbo meltdown with reverb trailing into darkness. It spreads through with distortion. It's rising six spiral upward but bass filters sweeping in and out. Neon sirens blare stereo mimicking the system overwhelmed. Interchaotic fragments everybody. It's like a reactor cracking under pressure. Silence drops suddenly, just a faint hum of neon wires buzzing and glitch vocal says system meltdown initiated before it started riser. Pulse everything back in. Final drop from the meltdown. Maximum distortion rolling. Basslines collide. Basslines colliding. Neon synth chaos and trapping of relentless energy. The downscape feels like a cyber city collapsing and flashing neon flames. A meltdown then detonates. A turbocharged rhythm top of crushing sub-bass. Metallic growls and neon synth stabs slicing through the rhythm glitches like a corrupted rhythm, just like a corrupted system hitting in halftime. Hard kick strips back to a gritty trap groove. A turbocharged rhythm drop with crushing sub-bass. Metallic growls and neon synth stabs slicing through the rhythm glitches like a corrupt down. Melt down. Down. A turbocharged rhythm drop with crushing sub-bass. Metallic growls and neon synth stabs slicing through the rhythm glitches slicing through the rhythm glitches like a corrupted system hitting in halftime with hard kicks and walk down shifters. Beat strips back to a gritty trap groove. A deep waste space crowds in the background layer with glitches for custom taps and distorted alarm sounds of vocal chop echoes. Turbo meltdown with reverb trailing into darkness. Billing in halftime with hard kicks and walk down shifters. Beat strips back to a gritty trap groove. A deep bass clouds in the background layer with glitching percussive taps and distorted alarm sounds of vocal chop echoes. Turbo meltdown with reverb trailing into darkness. An even harder drops in depleted bass growls. There's a list of turbocharged laser shots. Kick drums punch like explosions. One glitch feels fraction. One glitch feels fractions with rhythm in chaotic fragments. Every bar hits like a reactor cracking under pressure. Silence drops suddenly with distortion. Pitch rising synth spiral upward while bass filters sweep in and out. Neon sirens blare in stereo and then in a system overload. Countdown, chop down, count down, chop down, chop down. Even harder drops, syncopated bass growls interlace with turbocharged laser shots. Kick drums punch like explosions while glitch fills fraction the rhythm into chaotic fragments. Every bar hits like a reactor cracking under pressure. Silence drops suddenly, just a faint hum of neon wires buzzing and glitch vocals. The system meltdown initiated before a distorted riser pulls everything back in. Final drop and the ultimate meltdown. Maximum distortion, layered basslines colliding. Neon synth chaos and trap snare snapping with relentless energy. The soundscape feels like a cyber city collapsing and flashing neon flames. The chaos fades into broken static. Neon stabs glitch out and bass rumbles into silence, leaving only a faint echo. Melt down. One moment to a long stay in, punctuated by glitching sparks and neon buzz. A robotic whisper echoes, voltage, phantom strike imminent. Sub-bass pulses slowly like a charging circuit. Wizard surge with metallic FX and snare rolls. Glitch off flicker rapidly, simulating energy flowing through a phantom circuit. Vocal chop strike, voltage engage. The phantom strike hits, smashing bass growls collide with syncopated trap drums. Stabs flash like lightning bolts on sub-bass bubbles. Emulate electric surges, glitches fly through rhythmically, creating a chaotic high voltage atmosphere. Energy dips, slightly filtered bass pulses and blitz percussion simulates sparking circuits. Neon arms shimmer in the backdrop, so robotic whispers echo. Phantom energy flowing. Phantom energy flowing. Tension ramps, buses and glitches like syncopated traps. Overwhelming, simulating energy. Every hit feels like beneath the rush that's in blood seems to lie into a chaotic electrifying voltage. Feels like a digital lightning strike. One phase glitch events, sub-bass diminish, leaving only a faint robotic whisper. Voltage phantom complete.